everyone, welcome to TMMK Fitness at Home. I'm Coach Alana, and today we're going to be taking you through a 30-minute upper body strength workout. So for today's session, what you'll need is a stability ball if you have one. I thought that some of you guys might have a stability ball at home, so we're going to incorporate that into our workout. If you don't have one, that's okay. You can do everything on the ground with the mat as well. We're also going to be using a set of medium to heavy dumbbells, okay? And also a mini band if you have one. Again, all those are optional. You can use just your body weight for some of these exercises. If you've got a towel in place of a mini band, you can definitely use that, or if you have a long band with those handles, you can use that here as well. So before we get started, just remember all workouts provided are intended for TMMK Fitness members. If you're not a member, that's okay. Stay here with us. We're so excited for you to do this workout with us. Just make sure you do so at your own risk. All right, you guys ready to get started? All right, so let's get warmed up for our upper body workout. So we're gonna start by doing some nice shoulder rolls. Give me a couple to the back. We're gonna add a nice lateral reach. Open up those lats. It's gonna be a nice little pull down. So 2 shoulder circles. Reach over. Pull it down nice and easy. Let's do one more each side. Go ahead and start focus on that breath work. Take a nice deep breath in. Maybe we get a little further each side in that stretch. Whew. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to get moving. All right, we're gonna do a standing cat-cow next. So you may have seen this move in yoga and down the ground. We're gonna do this a standing version today. So we're just gonna stand, keep our core nice and tight, feet hip width apart. We're gonna send those hips back into a hinged position. We're gonna place the hands on our thigh, and we're just gonna arch our back up like a cat to kind of create some space in the back. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, I want you to sink down, stick the chest out, hips come back. Deep breath in, back to that cat. Exhale, sink it out. Let's do this one more time. Deep breath in, slowly round up. Exhale, slowly come back into that cow. We're just gonna nice and easy roll all the way up, letting that head be the last thing that comes up nice and tall. All right, we're gonna bring that right arm across for a nice little crossover stretch here. Open up the shoulder, the triceps, make sure that arm is above or below that elbow. We don't want to be right in that joint. Less risk of injury here. Ooh, make sure you get those breaths in. Breathing is important, all right? So make sure you breathe. Get that water close by, grab a towel. Be getting sweating today. All right, shake it out. We're gonna go ahead and grab that mini band just for a couple other warm-up moves to kind of get those muscles a little bit more active. We're gonna take that mini band on those wrists. We are going to come back into our little hinge here. So core tight, hips back. I want you to pull that band apart, okay? So you're gonna feel that working on the outside of your arms. Pull it apart. We're gonna row. It's okay that those hands are straight. We're just trying to get the back, upper back, nice and activated. So squeeze those shoulder blades together. Go ahead and hold for a couple of seconds up top for me. Give me 2 more. Squeeze. Last one. Wonderful job. All right, go ahead and keep that band on. If you've got a wall close by, okay, or you can come down to the mat for this one. I'm gonna show you here, then I'm gonna show you guys on the wall. We're gonna keep that band in place. We're going to take those shoulders, we're gonna pack them back and down in our back pockets there, okay? And I want you to keep them in the back pockets. We're gonna do a little mind work here, okay? We're gonna bring one arm up at a time, bring one arm down at a time. So if you got your wall close by, okay, or you can do this on the ground on your knees. Again, we're gonna practice that shoulder packing. We're gonna walk it up the wall, walk it down. I want you to do a couple leading with the right arm, and I want you to switch, do a couple leading with your left. So that left's coming up first, it's gonna come back down first. So give me one more. Great job. All right, so that band aside. Last move to get you warm, we're gonna do a little windmill. So we're gonna take the opposite hand towards the opposite foot. Open up through the chest. Get a little bit of movement in that lower body as well, but also getting that core working for us here. Let's do one more each side. All right, we are nice and warm. We are ready to move. All right, so for the first part of class today, we are going to use our medium heavy dumbbells as well as that mini band. So go ahead and grab those close by. And we're going to start with a pull accumulator. So what that means is we're gonna start with our first exercise. We'll have a little break in between, and then we're gonna add a move the next round. So we'll have 3 full rounds, so you'll have 2 additional exercises that will build on to this first one. So our first move is gonna be a dumbbell row. We're gonna do this a little bit different than normal. We're gonna do a single, double version. So with those toes straight ahead, pack those shoulders just like we've been practicing. Draw your belly button in. We're gonna hinge down with those dumbbells, guide down to your knees, okay? We're gonna go single, double together, okay? So coming down, that perfect hinge, starts with that dumbbell right down to those kneecaps, core tight, single, double. Just like that. We've got 10 reps, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Get in that position. Ready, set, here we go. So single, double. We've got 10. So remember to breathe throughout this movement. Try not to turn into that row. So keep that core tight. I'm gonna keep it squared to the floor. Working a little anti-rotation here because we're doing that single work. Halfway. And we get a few more rows in by doing this version. Maybe work on some muscle imbalances. Might notice one arm's a little stronger than the other. And rest. All right, so keep moving throughout this. We're gonna start back with that row, but as soon as we finish, we're gonna add 10 back flies. So we finish our single, double, okay? We're gonna go straight into 10 back flies, okay? So from this side, we still keep that same position. We're just keeping the soft bend, that elbow. We're opening up, come back in. So really working that upper back. Really squeeze, hold for a second before we come back down, okay? That's gonna be our focus. A little bit extra squeeze. All right, so back to that row, straight into that fly, all right? Stay with me. 3, 2, and go. So single, double. So those knees are soft. Keep that core nice and tight. If you feel like you're starting to pull on your back, you can come up a little higher. Just make sure that core is engaged, or you may feel this in that low back. So we don't want to feel it there. Keeping those eyes neutral, in line with the spine. Two more. All right, after this rep, we're going straight into those back flies, okay? Ready? Here we go. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set those dumbbells down for a little rest. Hopefully that body is feeling nice and warm, and a lot of blood flow in that back. Start to feel some of those biceps as well. So with these muscles we're working, our back, we're working our biceps some here, working a lot of pulling movement, so that's where you're gonna be feeling that blood flow. So those biceps are assisting us in some of these moves. We wanna keep that focus in that back. So that initial movement by packing those shoulders really helps set us up not only with great form, helps us really get this move through its full range of motion to help keep you safe and to really make you benefit from the exercise. So we've got one more round, starting with our single, double rows, but then we're gonna grab that mini band. After our fly this round, we're gonna bring it above head. We've got 10 lat pull downs each side. So if you've got that towel, okay, you can pull right here. If you've got a TheraBand, you can still do this single, all right? So use what you have at home, make this work. I know you guys can do it, okay? So if you do have the towel version, you're gonna give me some extra reps. I really want you to focus when you're pulling that towel to bring it back and down, okay? So in between the chin and chest. All right, we got this. So single, double on that row. All right, let's get that hip hinge. Ready, set, here we go. All right, single, double. You guys are gonna have the perfect rows after today. So we're trying to really pull those shoulder blades back together. Let me show you from the side here. Get those elbows towards the corner of the ceiling, okay? So I'm not bringing my elbows up here. I'm gonna keep those shoulders packed. That's gonna really help me pull this the angle I need to get the best benefit. So elbows towards the corner of that ceiling behind you. All right, give me one more. And we got that back fly. Get ready, here we go. Core's tight. You got it. Get that little squeeze up top. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, set those weights down. Grab that band. Got your towel, whatever you have at home close by. You can even grab a t-shirt, okay? So we're gonna bring the band above the head. We're still practicing that packed shoulder. Soft knees, core tight. Pull it down. Here we go. We'll just squeeze this part of your back right here. Squeeze, hold it, bring it back up. Got some nice stabilization work in the arm that's staying straight above. So it's still getting a lot of work in that shoulder as well. Some nice stability challenge. Keep that elbow soft. Last 2. All right, let's switch sides. So pull, squeeze it down. There you go, you got it. Four more. Keep breathing. And last rep. Nice work. Then we're getting ready to slingshot that band. All right, so set that band to the side. We're gonna go ahead and keep those dumbbells close. So we're gonna move on to our push accumulator next, okay? So now, if you have that stability ball, go ahead and grab that. We're gonna use this some for even our arm exercises later. I'm gonna give you guys some different options, but if you got a stability ball at home, now's the time to pull it out to learn some new moves that you can do with that stability ball. So we're gonna start with our push workout with a single, double chest press. So we're gonna go ahead and grab your dumbbells. I want you doing this here versus pulling them up off the floor, because that's gonna hurt those shoulders. Just, it's better to be safe. All right, so we're gonna bring the weights up. We're gonna nice and slowly walk it out. We're getting some core and some glute work here too, okay? So we're walking it out. I want you to go ahead and kind of get a nice little pelvic tilt here. Squeeze the booty, getting all this engaged, okay? It's gonna assist us in some of our moves. So be careful not to let that neck relax too much or have it pulled up. Just try to keep it relaxed, and as we get in between sets, you can come down for a little break just to take some tension off that neck, okay? All right, so we're gonna bring those weights up and out. We're gonna do the same thing. We got a single, double, okay? But actually, let's try something different. Let's start with them upright. We're gonna pull, come down, okay? That's gonna be 1 right there. All right, you guys ready? Set, and go. So single, and double. What's nice about using the stability ball too, compared to the floor, is that you get a little bit more range of motion in those shoulders. So it's allowed us to get a better pull, better squeeze in that push movement right here. We can bring those elbows down a little further. Woo, a little bit more range in that muscle. There's 9. And 10. All right. So you can come here for a little break, okay? You can always walk it back up. Come sit on top of your stability ball. That's gonna be a nice little additional workout, a little bonus move for you. So our move number 2 is gonna be a chest fly. So just like that back fly, we got chest fly. We're gonna start palms together, open up, and squeeze, okay? This is gonna hit that center of the chest a little bit more. You might feel a little bit more of a squeeze in the middle, okay? So still keep those elbows soft. We don't wanna come straight out. We wanna keep those elbows tucked in a little bit, okay? So palm open, squeeze it in, okay? So we got our chest press first, then our chest fly, and then we'll add that third move on that final round. All right, so let's walk it out. Let's bring those hips up, okay? If you need to walk it out a little bit further, as long as you keep that neck pretty neutral, okay? We just don't want those hips dropping, putting too much stress in that back, so keep it lifted, okay? All right, so weights up, core tight, glutes tight, ready? Here we go. So single, single, and double. So getting those elbows at about 4 and 8 o'clock, press you up. So how those glutes, you feeling those a little bit? Get a little extra work with the stability ball. So we do have a challenge of when we move, that ball wants to move with us. So really getting a little extra work here. Keeping everything nice and strong. We got one more after this one. And we're gonna go right into that chest fly. All right, so palms together, open up, and squeeze. You got this. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring the weights in, walk it in. Woo, get a little leg work there. So your final move, you are gonna actually set one dumbbell down. We're gonna still be in that rolled out position. I know we're in this position a lot, but we got this. This is our last round. We're gonna have one dumbbell, hands on both sides again. Working all those pieces, getting the core tight, hips tight. We're gonna do a pull over. So we're gonna extend. Even though we're pulling in, we're still able to hit that chest here as well. So we're open, bring that, it's about a little bit past the chest level, okay? So that's gonna be our additional 10 reps that we're gonna add on to this move. So start from the top, get the chest press, we're gonna add that fly, and then finish out with that dumbbell pullover. All right, let's take it down. All right, pack those shoulders. All right, open up, start up top, glutes, core, engage. Here we go. So single, single, and double. You got it. How that weight feels. If you got a little extra resistance, maybe you want to take the weight up a little bit. Again, you can do this move on the ground. This is just allowing us to create a little bit more range here, so you're able to get more of a stretch and full range of motion that you need for a chest press, and if you were to do this on the floor. But if you go ahead and come into that bridge, if you're on the floor, you actually might be able to get a little bit more range there as well. I love that option. Last 2. All right, chest fly next. Palms together. Here we go. For 10, 9, keep that elbow soft. 8, 7, bringing that weight back up with the chest. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so very gently, we're gonna set one dumbbell down, okay? We'll go ahead and switch that position of that dumbbell. So palm on each side. We come back into that bridge. All right, start straight above. Ready? Here we go. Bringing it over. Pulling it back in, squeeze through that chest. We've got it. Halfway. So keep control. Don't let those arms go super far back, but enough to where you can still keep the shoulders packed. And rest. Nice job, you guys. All right, we're gonna set that weight to the side. Go ahead and come on up, shake it out a little bit. We're gonna hit those arms next. So one thing I want you guys to think about here is I'm gonna challenge you guys to use the stability ball for some of our arm exercises as well, okay? We're gonna go through these about 2 to 3 times. So go ahead and keep those dumbbells close by. If you need a little bit of a lighter set, grab those, okay? But I'm gonna go ahead and tuck my kind of ball to the side here. I actually had a spare pair of dumbbells. I just set it on to keep it from rolling all over the place, all right? Or if you can set it on your couch, awesome. We're gonna first start with just 12 shoulder presses. Just nice and normal with the dumbbells. But then I'm gonna challenge you, we're gonna do another shoulder exercise right back to back from it with that stability ball. We're actually gonna hold it right in front. We're gonna do a front raise with it. I want you to actively squeeze that ball, okay? And then lift and lower, okay? Even though this is super light, by you squeezing, we're getting that chest, we're getting those shoulders, you're gonna feel that movement, okay? So you can also choose to do this option with your dumbbells. You do not have that stability ball. But if you do, I want you guys to try it and let me know what you think. All right, so let's start with the shoulder press. All right, you can stagger one foot if you want to, or you can keep those feet under those hips, soft bend. Let's bring those weights up. Ready, set, and go. So just a regular shoulder press. Can you make this a front press? You can. 12 shoulder presses, your favorite variation. And rest. All right, bring those weights down. We actually did 12. I snuck a couple extra in there. So we're doing the arm exercises for 12 reps. All right, so now grab your stability ball if you have it. You have your dumbbells. We're gonna do your front raise here. So thumbs up with those weights. All right, squeeze. So press your hands into that ball. 12 front raises. Ready? Here we go. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This whole time I'm still trying to keep my shoulders packed in the back. There's a lot of extra pieces moving here. Last 2. And rest. So if you guys were feeling that stability ball, hopefully you guys felt all that great work. We were packing, we were keeping that controlled, we were squeezing in and lifting lower. So this workout is not only physical, but it's a lot of mental workout too. And we need that for the brain, right? Especially during this time. So we are going to come back to those shoulder moves. Oh, my ball ran away. We're gonna go ahead and do a bicep exercise, back to back. One with the weights, one with the ball. Same for the triceps, and then we're gonna run back through the top. So let's come back to those weights. We've got a regular bicep curl. So palms open, okay? Get those shoulders back and down. Ready, set, here we go. So 12 regular bicep curls. So here, we're trying to lead with that bicep. Be careful not to swing that weight. So keep a nice, strong foundation with that lower body and core. And really work those biceps. Last 2. Nice job. So if you got those weights, you're gonna keep here. We got a hammer curl next. We're gonna do that same thing with our stability ball. So place hand on the side to squeeze. I like to hold the ends. It's got the air pump, just because it kind of helps give you the nice little grip with those ridges. So again, you're gonna shoulders back, elbows in. We're gonna squeeze that ball in, and you're gonna give me a hammer curl. All right, 12, here we go. There we go, just focus on that squeeze with those biceps. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, last series is the triceps. So we got some kickbacks, and I saved the best for last with that stability ball. So remember, keep it close by. All right, dumbbells. We got a nice kickback here. So we're gonna come back to that hinge in this tricep. We're gonna start with that row. Don't worry, we're not doing any more rows. We are going to extend, nice kickback. So both together, kick back, squeeze that tricep. So trying to let that arm fly up, lock that elbow in for me, okay? 12 reps, you guys ready? All right, let's knock it out. 3, 2, here we go. Hinge, bring it back. Let's kick those arms back. It's like we're going skiing. And 12. Woo! All right, so if you've got the dumbbells, this is the one that's gonna be a little bit different if you don't have that stability ball. So you can either do 1 dumbbell or 2. We've got a tricep overhead extension. Keep those elbows in and close towards the ears. If you've got that stability ball, we're gonna come down on the ground. Knees are gonna be about hip width apart, okay? A little bit wider if you need a little bit more stability. But we're gonna kind of do a tricep push-up on the stability ball. So really use that core here. So we're gonna place the hands on top, okay? So think about your knees, your hips, and your shoulders being in one line, okay? Or it's all gonna fall forward at the same time. So don't let those hips sink back. Squeeze those glutes, get that core active. We're gonna lower down to our elbows, press back up. So if those toes come off the ground, that's okay. We're gonna rock back up and touch. Just like that, we've got 12. So you're either gonna do these, you can also do tricep push-ups on the ground, or you can do the overhead extension with the dumbbells. All right, we got 12. Take your time here. Ready, set, and go. We're just lowering down to those elbows, pressing back up. So I actually lift my hands off the ball. That's just personal preference when I'm trying to get a little bit more of that focus in those triceps. So you can keep those hands on the ball, but you might feel that a little bit more in the forearms than in the triceps. So go ahead and kind of let those palms come up a little bit, dig in kind of the heel in there. And you're gonna really feel that push through that tricep. Don't worry, that core is helping you here, so keep it tight. We've got 2 more after this one. And then this can be a little scary, it's a little different. You might feel like it's gonna roll away from you. So you actually can try this up against your couch, so that way it doesn't roll away. Now you're gonna really focus on that push, okay? So trust me, you guys can do this. It's a really good one. All right, so we finished our 12 reps here. So we're gonna go back to the top one more time with those arms. To finish our session out today, we're gonna start with the shoulder press, front raises, okay? Back from the top. So shoulders, biceps, triceps, and we are done. You guys are killing it. All right, let's grab those weights. Let's try to move straight one from one to the next, okay? We got 2 shoulders, 2 biceps, 2 triceps. All right, shoulder press. Ready, set, here we go. Bring it up, overhead, back down. Nice little field goal here. There's 8, give me 4 more. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can keep those weights. We've got a front raise. You've got that stability ball if you have it. Squeeze in. We're gonna lift and lower. Ready, and go. 12 reps. Remember, everything is tight here. Shoulders back. Squeeze that ball. Don't let it drop. Keep breathing. Focus on the horizon. We're almost there. In 3, 2, and 1. All right, set that ball to the side. Keep it close. Bicep curls. Palms up. All right, ready, set, here we go. So use those biceps to pull that weight up. Four more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you got a ball like mine, it likes to keep staying close to you. All right, so shoulders back and down, push in. All right, watch me, push. Ready, curl, 12 reps. Might be getting a little chin sweat on that ball. It's okay. All right, you got 4 left. Keep it up, keep pushing. 2 and 1. All right, last set, those triceps. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling, woo, got blood flow. Fire me up here. All right, kickbacks, and then you need to do those overhead extensions or that tricep push-up with that ball. 3, 2, and go. For 12, 11, 10, we're almost there, come on. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set those weights down, or keep one for the overhead extension. We've got that tricep push-up. So remember, those palms are gonna come up a little bit, put it against a wall or a couch to keep it from moving. But it's gonna be a great additional challenge for that core. All right, ready, set, here we go. So knees, hips, shoulders, all one line, all right? Push that ball towards the floor with those triceps. Halfway. This is tough, we can do it. All right, give me 2 left, we can do it. This is it. Last one. Woo! Way to fire up those arms with that stability ball and those weights. Give you guys a little something different, a little different spin to take on at home. Let's go and stretch it out. So if you got that ball, we're gonna go ahead and roll that forward in a nice little child's pose here. This allows us to sink the chest down a little further, so you're gonna feel a stretch a little bit differently than if you were to do this on the ground. If you got a couch or chair close by, you also can do this on that as well. That'll feel pretty great right here. Good job. All right, I'm gonna have you guys I'm gonna show you with the right side first, okay? We're gonna kind of do a similar stretch but with the chest. So we're gonna bring a nice field goal, so 90 degrees, and we're gonna sink down here to focus on the right side, the right chest and shoulder. Deep breath in, slowly come up. Other side, so kind of field goal, come down. You can use that other hand placed on your hip or the ground. Just make sure we're not falling too far forward into that stretch. All right, come to a standing position. We're just gonna hold that ball out in front. We're gonna stretch out the upper back. Just gonna want you to round forward. Take a nice deep breath in. Open up that upper back here. Nice and easy. Bring it back and down. Make sure you guys do plenty more stretches. Grab some water. Way to move through this 30-minute workout, right strength. We kept moving. Feel free to move some of these moves a little faster or change those sets and reps up depending on what your needs are. If you guys do this workout again, try a little heavier weight. Maybe you try the stability ball next time. Thank you guys so much for joining me for my upper body strength class today. And we will see you guys next time. Have a great day.